You know, we're all guilty of complaining about the price of plants in the nursery and garden centre, but they spend a lot of time growing them. Still, if it comes to the end of the week, you've not got much left, you do begrudge it, don't you? But how many of us remember that we can collect seeds from our own garden and grow more plants for nothing? And it's at this time of year when seed heads on things like Phlomis russelliana, these lovely great rosettes here, are producing seeds that we can collect them. Go down and sweet talk your greengrocer. Buy a bunch of bananas and ask him for a load of paper bags. Cut the seed heads, turn them upside down very carefully inside the bag so that those seeds are retained. And when you've done that, and you've got as many as you want from all kinds of different plants, aquilegias, Phlomis, the whole kit and caboodle, anything that's shedding seeds, keep them in this paper bag, take them into a cool, dry place like a potting shed so that they can ripen and dry out. After a couple of weeks, you'll find that your seed pods have dried off beautifully, and a lot of their content will have fallen down into the paper bag. That's honesty. This is Phlomis russelliana, and the seeds come out of these crispy calyces here. And here we've got aquilegias, always great for providing seed. So when you know that those seed heads have dried out, put yourself some clean paper on a table and tap those heads to remove any more. You can see they're falling out just like little black pollen beetles, these aquilegias are. And you're trying to get as many seeds out as you can, but you will also find, here's the magic bit, that's the majority out of there, but the vast majority are in the bottom of your paper bag with one seed head. Now look at that, all of that would have been wasted had you not bothered to gather up the seeds, but each one of these seeds here is capable of becoming a new plant. And with a lot of plants, of course, and particularly things like aquilegias, they will have cross-pollinated, cross-fertilised, which means that this progeny that arises from these seeds could be all kinds of different colours. Some won't be that brilliant, but others will be well worth growing. Take your piece of paper, make it into a little tube like that, and just pour those seeds right down into the packet. Lick it. And turn it over, and then write on them what they are: Aquilegia mixed. What you do with them then is quite critical, because if you left them in the scorching sun, or you just put them in a drawer in the house, or you let them get damp, the viability, their ability to germinate, would really fall away. So what you need to do is to keep them cool and dry and in the dark, and by popping them in a Tupperware container like that with a little packet of silica gel, which will absorb the moisture rather than letting it be absorbed by the seeds, seal them in there hermetically, pop it in the bottom drawer, the salad drawer of the fridge, and you'll find that come the spring, they'll germinate as readily as ever they would if they'd fallen in nature.